Let's get into Monday Night Raw.
All right, so
Yeah.
so Monday Night Raw to me was, I don't know how to feel. I'm like 75% good and then like 25% bad because we start off the show with Oba. Obviously, they got us lit like we doing the Yeet. Like I feel like that's the new Yeet now. So you want to get us all hype up. You play the song and he comes out and he's doing his shoulders and I was obviously hyped. And then all he said was three words:
That's all he
"The
needed to.
ruler is back." And I
What?
was just like,
What else
"That's
did he?
it."
What else did he have to say?
I don't know. I actually I really enjoyed him talking to Paul Heyman, so I thought I was gonna get like a little bit more. But you're right. I
Yeah.
feel like he like what else more needs to be said,
There,
but my expectations was more. I'm
nah,
sorry.
it was kind of like a bite drop. You know, it was just kind of like, yo, like
Yes, that's what exactly what it was, but I
that.
was just like,
Nah, it
mm,
is funny though because like wrestling, they do that shit all the time. Where like, all right, there was a moment where back in NXT when Carmelo Hayes turned on Trick Williams, like back in the day, like a couple years back, you know, and like Carmelo Hayes came out, and the crowd was like booing him, booing him, booing him, and he was like, "Y'all don't even deserve to know right now," and just dropped the mic and left. So I felt like that was like that kind of moment where he was just like, "Yo, like I'm the ruler now, bitch. I'm captain now. Fuck out of here," and I'm gone.
I mean, but now that he basically retired Brock, right? Whether if it was by choice or off script, whatever the case was, right?
It's a fact.
Okay, where do you think they're gonna go with him now? Who would be his like next opponent?
See,
Rusev?
this is tough because the thing about Oba now is that he's in that beast territory where it's like honestly I would love to see him as the world champion, but I don't even think he needs that shit right now. Like
No, I don't think he needs it right now. I think it's too soon.
no,
But
I just think that like
who do you think might be his next opponent?
that's a great question. Damn, I don't know because all right, Gunther's a little busy. I think
I
about
don't want to see that.
you don't want to see that match.
No, I
Nah.
just want him to go like I don't wish bad on nobody, but I just need him to go like hide under a rock or something.
Who
I'm
Gunther?
tired of seeing him.
No,
Yes, I'm so tired of seeing
I'm
him.
such a fan of
Go
Gunther
to
though.
TNA or something.
No,
Go somewhere else.
I am such a fan of Gunther. Gunther, that's my sister talking. That is not me.
Punta.
The
I liked
he
him way better when he had Ludwig and the other guy,
the,
and he was like, it was like the faction that he had going
in,
on.
in
That I enjoyed. Ever
Imperium.
since that, I'm telling you, Intercontinental Champion when he lost to Sami Zayn told me everything I needed to
No, it was
know.
like, you're a folder. You're not clutch. You're not clutch.
No, you fold it like a house of cards,
But
man.
I think for Oba next, it has to be somebody a little bit higher on the card. I don't want him to get into the Intercontinental title picture. I think he's a little surpassed that. Um,
Agreed.
damn, bro, like upper mid card, Seth is busy. The Vision, everybody's busy. Braun Breaker would have been dope. That'd be dope. But that's probably still too early. Damn, damn. What do you do with Oba next?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like he came out, he did a mic drop. Now what? And that's kind of how I felt. Like that's what I wrote in my notes. Now what? Where are we gonna go with this? Like
That's a great
who
question.
who is on his level? Like size, wrestling talent wise, that will deliver a match or a storyline that we would actually want to see. 3 out of 5.
Right.
And the only person that I could think of is Rusev because I mean, is Otis really? I feel like Otis is there like every once in a while. Like he was in the Battle Royal,
But
but
we're not
they're
gonna.
not really writing him on TV like that.
And plus,
And
it's
then
like we
who
wouldn't like
else?
you we wouldn't take
Who else
Otis
is a
to.
big guy?
Damn, dog. Where Bronson Reed at?
Oh man, that's something I would like to see. But what is he's still on the injured list?
Yeah,
Like how long do you think he's going to
exactly.
come back?
So I don't know, but I mean, damn, they could do a lot with Oba, but I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a,
Because if you really think about it, we don't really have big people on any roster.
right. But I don't think there has to be somebody that matches up with him size wise, as long as there's a story. Like, all right, like even when Dragon Lee.
I don't want no offense. I don't want to see somebody small. Like I don't want to see him fight Tozawa. I'm sorry. I don't.
All
I
right,
don't.
but
I know Tozawa has the capabilities and he's very agile, and I don't want to see it. I want to. I'm ready to see like UFC, the heavyweights, fucking boom. That's what I want to see.
Yep, yep. I know exactly what you mean. But Dan, that's actually a question I do not have the answer to. I don't know what would be next for Obafemi right now. Like,
yeah,
but
it's
at the
really
same
hard.
time,
That's why I feel like that's why I feel like they went that angle that he did. Came out, mic drop.
okay, but
We don't have no other plans for you right now.
But what roster is he on right now? He's not on Raw or SmackDown. He's a free agent.
Yeah, and that's another question that came up.
I mean,
he never really claimed. So is he gonna be like Cody Rhodes, or he could be on both?
But that could be his next story. You know, for at least a couple weeks. Oh, trying to recruit him here and trying to get him to Raw to SmackDown, and you know. So that could be something for a little bit. But I'm sure they're gonna have something for him. They can't just have him. We can't just not see him for 5 months after this. Like, they're gonna have something. No. They're gonna have something for him.
That would have dropped the ball.
Exactly. And then after Oba, it was the Kabuki Warriors, where Asuka.
So yeah, then we had the Kabuki Warriors with Io and Rhea, and I honestly thought Rhea was gonna come out and at least like cut a promo, but she didn't. They just went straight into the match, and to me, it's just kind of like, why are they fighting? And then I also saw that Io Sky threw herself out of the ring. She did like a jump fly over the ring.
That was,
and she did not land well. And shout out to Bobby Monsoon. I agree with you. If you guys know somebody in her camp, or hopefully maybe she'll watch this, like please stop doing it. Like, you're a great wrestler and you have other moves that are more safe than to do that and risk a neck injury. You're too good for that.
Right.
You don't need it.
I hear you. I mean, honestly,
because it's not the first time. It's like last week before WrestleMania, the same thing happened too, where she landed really bad.
Right.
And I was like, oh.
But at the same time, bro, it's like she does that move 50 out of 100 times. She's gonna land good. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
I hear you, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really tell her not to do the move, because shit, she's done that move so many times that it's like, anything could be like that though. Any move could be, a suplex could fucking break your neck and kill you. So it's like, what move really is safe? But I thought it was like, I thought it was a decent match. I didn't think anything of it too much. I thought it was just like there. I thought it was a good match.
Yes, that's kind of where I was. It was a good match because obviously we have 4 wrestlers that we enjoy watching. Mm-hmm. But I feel like where I got confused is like, where is this going? Like the
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Where are we going?
It's built. It's obviously building towards Io Sky and Asuka, and then this girl Kyrie in the middle. Because I'm sure what's gonna happen is Rhea's gonna go and do her own thing. Like, Rhea's not gonna. She's gonna be on SmackDown. So, Rhea was just there, like, because, like you said, she was probably there because she was contractually out, whatever, So they were like, we'll use her, bring her out. And then now it's going to build towards Io Sky versus Asuka at the next pay-per-view.
I feel like I would have really enjoyed it if they would have did like an interlude, like Io Sky coming up to Rhea, like, I need your help tonight, or something, like, to tie. Don't just throw shit at me.
But at the same time, it's like you already know that they're besties, so it's like, who else would she get to help her?
Yeah, I don't know. I miss having those like little clips of like them backstage, like, I need your help, or like, you did a good job, like, let's do this, or like, give me a little bit more. Don't just throw matches at me and then without like any like. I just feel like there was no explanation to it.
No, I hear you. I mean, I thought that it was kind of self-explanatory, because I'm like, we know all of them. We know they've always had problems. We've seen everything that Asuka said in the promo. So I thought that, like, they'd all just kind of tied in together there. I didn't think too much of that. Like, I didn't think that would have been necessary, but it would have been better. Just another little extra segment. I wouldn't have been mad at it. But, yeah, no, I thought the match was good, though. I thought it was a good match. Damn, well, what happened after that? I'm trying to remember
And
now.
then after that, we got Punk. He came out. He got
okay.
And then we have Punk and Cody Rhodes talking.
Yes.
So, and then, there was a rumor circulating with the weird promo that AJ Lee did and Punk losing, that they were gonna go on a hiatus. And mind you, this man has not had really like a day off since Survivor Series when he came out that one time in Chicago. He's just been going, going, and going. So if he would have took some time off to like rest and like be with his family, mourn his losses, by his dog and other friends and stuff that worked in the business that passed away, like it would have been like I would have respected it. But he was like, I'm not going nowhere. So it's just kind of like, why did AJ Lee give that weird message? And then I feel like they were also alluding to Cody Rhodes versus Punk, which is I'm 50-50. Like, it's something I would like to see, but it's something that I'm like, do I want to see that?
I want to see it. But
would you like to see that?
Of course, but the thing is that it has to be drawn up right. Like, it has to be a well-fledged out story. Like, I wouldn't want to see them just fight at Backlash, Like, I don't want that. But, like, if they were to, like, do something like a good angle where, like, it's building, then of course. But, I don't know, it didn't make sense to me, But at the same time, it was, like, I guess it was kind of like Cody's character needed to hear, like, what Punk was saying. Because even though Punk lost, he didn't feel like he lost. And even though Cody won, he didn't feel like he won.
I agree.
So I think that was just more to, like, just write the characters in and, let it all be kind of understood. And plus, bro, like, you want to keep the crowd energized, so you bring out Cody Rhodes. So I thought that was cool. And then from there, it's like I'm remembering the show, I just can't remember it in fucking order, bro.
Okay, so then after that, we got JD versus Finn.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, I fast forward. I could not watch it because if you look at JD, he was bandaged up, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they do that to like sell the injury or whatever. But he looks so bloated. He does not look like that.
Yeah.
He looks so hinchado, especially around his stomach, that just looking at him like made me sick. You could tell that he was hurt, and I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I just fast forward to the end, and obviously, Finn Balor won, and then Dominic Mysterio came out and then tried to like beat him up. But I honestly, like, I could not stomach watching the match because he looked hurt.
Yeah.
He looked like he just got out of surgery.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like. And he hasn't like pooped in like 3 days.
Well, now that you didn't see the match, I could tell you it was a good match. I just feel like it was too early to. I feel like they could have done that match at Backlash.
Yeah,
like 20 years of story, like, whatever it was, and, all the shit, I trained them and all this, like, bro, like, that...
The promos were awesome, though.
I love JD's promo, too.
Because I didn't know that about them, that they were friends, and they were trained together.
Yeah, Finn Balor is JD's big homie. But what you gotta understand is, like, and I was telling, like, the guys this on Sunday, when we were talking about JD, and I was like, what y'all gotta understand, bro, is, like, JD... is like if he was like a professional athlete, like he would be like a guy who like had like a great college run, and then like they get to the pros and they're like still trying to figure it out, but that the talent is there because bro, you gotta understand, like back in the day, like it was JD McDonough, which was Jordan Devlin and Gunther, and Dragunov were like the like lo último, like coming out of like Europe. You know what I'm saying? Those were the those were the guys. Like JD has a classic match against Gunther. Classic. But even people say that the Ilya Dragunov and Gunther match is like one of the best matches ever. Like, so it's like that's something that's always there. So I do like that they are taking JD more serious and they're putting him on the path to take him more serious. I just think that that's something that they could have done at a PLE. Like, brother, there's enough meat on the bone, but at the same time, they probably needed that match just to, feel for each other, maybe see what they're going to do in the future or whatever. But I like that the OG Finn Balor is back.
What do you mean, the Demon? Or?
No, just so the original Finn Balor before Judgment Day. You see how he had the song?
Well, he changed the song like a while ago.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun.
yeah, yeah. I
That's
like
his.
his entrance, but
That's
it
it.
changed a while
That's
ago,
his original
a few
song
weeks
though.
ago.
That's his original
Yeah, yeah,
song.
yeah. I remember when he came out and they were talking about how he went back to his original song, but that was like
Hmm.
a few weeks ago. But
Hmm.
I like his song, and I feel like he's a good wrestler, and
I
I
like that
like the way
I
they're
like that he
writing
went back.
him.
I like he went back to the old gear, got out of the joggers, got into the tights. You know, like I fuck with all that. Like I thought it was a good match. Um, yeah, I thought that they both did their shit.
Yeah, I had to fast forward. I like like am I being extra? But it just he didn't look good, and it honestly looks like it looked like he was beating somebody up, and it was just too much for my stomach to handle. I couldn't watch it.
Nah, I mean, hey,
And I know that he's a trooper. Like, he finished the match with a broken rib.
the
Thank God
whole
he didn't puncture
remember,
his lung.
remember the
Like
head.
he's tough as nails.
Yeah,
So I couldn't watch it. It's just too much for me.
real Irish guy.
Yes.
Real
Um.
Irish guy.
So we have two new people added to our WWE roster, and I don't know if they're gonna go back and forth, but according to Adam Pearce, it's official. So we have now Ethan Page
Yes.
on on the
Yes.
Raw
Yeah.
roster,
Yes.
and we also have Soruka on
Yes.
it, and I'm
Yes.
here for both of them. Even though Ethan Page, like, he's he's such a good bad guy to hate that he's good.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like,
It's funny too because Ethan Page is like, bro. He's actually a really good wrestler. He's really underrated. Like, cause remember he was at AEW. He was in AEW at first, and
oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, they were literally like not jobbing him out, but yeah, they weren't using him. So then he had like a couple big matches there in AEW. Like they would basically like use him when they would go to like Canada and shit like that, and they need a Canadian guy. They would use
Oh,
him.
kind of like a Sammy. So we're definitely Sammy's gonna be on any Saudi Arabia pay-per-view.
Same thing. Same thing.
Okay.
So that's what they were using him as, and then he went to NXT, and then bro, they just started using him the right way. I think he's gonna be a major player, especially up in that mid card intercontinental title scene. I thought the match with Javon was fun. Like they have great,
Yeah, I like that too.
they have good matches
I like
together.
that too.
That move that Ethan Page did, where he like slammed him and then like yoked them back up and then slammed them again, like took him from the rope, and that shit was sick. Like,
Yeah.
I like his character. I like his gear, everything. Like I'm a big Ethan Page fan.
I actually want to see him and Chelsea Green together. 'Cause
Again?
I heard that they're like a dynamic duo.
Yeah, because they were doing the mixed tag thing in AAA. Yeah, they were doing that. So yeah, I think he's gonna do well on the main roster, especially like up in the mid card. Maybe he might have a chance to get upper mid card, because I'm not gonna lie, he can generate enough hate that he could probably fuck around and get to the main event. Just off of the hate alone. So I like that.
Yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed it, and I didn't know that he was feuding with Javon in NXT.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of like to continue that
Yeah.
storyline.
Yeah.
Especially the people like I don't get to really watch NXT like
Me
that.
neither.
Like I don't carve out. I don't make time for it in my schedule to watch it. And like last night, I caught it. So it's like I catch it here now and then, but I'm not like a avid watcher like I am for Raw and SmackDown
Oh,
and
yeah.
the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So I actually enjoyed that. I found out that they have like a little bit of history together. Then they came with the Brock Lesnar tribute, and I absolutely bursted into tears.
Yeah.
And I feel like one thing that I do want you to, for our throwback match, is I didn't know that he beat The Rock
Oh
for
yeah.
the championship.
Oh yeah. 2002.
Which is what sent him over.
SummerSlam.
So yeah, so I want to watch that match with you, and Paul Heyman's promo for Brock Lesnar was absolutely
Amazing.
I was literally crying,
Yeah.
and I was just a little bit disappointed because it didn't get the same reaction that John Cena did. Like, almost kind of like I don't know if people are still in shock or if people don't believe it. It wasn't. I was expecting a different reaction from the crowd,
Yeah.
and nobody was really cheering. So
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I just think that was a little that was insane though. That Paul Heyman went crazy on the mic, bro.
he went crazy to the fact that I want to watch it again.
Yeah, he went crazy, bro. And I'm surprised he didn't start crying. I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
start. I thought he was gonna start crying. But and then it's just like fucking Austin Theory and Logan Paul standing there looking like two goofs. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
wow,
I
this
feel
thing
like
is.
the crowd booed Logan Paul more than any reaction to the video or Paul Heyman's
Yeah,
promo.
but I don't know. The way I see it is like this. Paul Heyman not gonna be with these guys for long.
No,
Paul Heyman about to find something else, bro.
no.
Paul
They're gonna
Heyman.
make the Usos champion again. So who
I
cares?
don't know. I think they might keep this thing going because now that Braun Breaker's back, so now that might keep Paul Heyman around a little bit longer.
Well, I think he's gonna fire them, and he's gonna only manage Braun Breaker. He doesn't need Logan Paul or Austin Theory.
Yeah, I don't know. That whole angle just got fucked over, bro, because of injuries, bro. Cause literally, bro, like if it would have went how it was supposed to go, it would have made Austin Theory. It would have made Logan Paul, Braun Breaker. It would have made all four of them. To be honest with you, it would have made all four of them, at least to some degree. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they fucked up. Is that they got hurt and then they weren't able to continue to build it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so now they just got to work with what they got. But
the Street Profits are back.
okay, I want to say this: they better not. They better not. This better not be a one-off where they just come and save Rollins. Like, I would actually like to see a faction with the Street Profits and Seth Rollins.
Actually, I would like to see that too. Like, even if it's temporary.
Bruh, just think about the swag alone. Like,
Oh, for sure. Hey, how come Seth is not giving us fashion
cause
now that he's back?
Cause he's on his Grammy shit right now. Like, bro, he beefing
No,
with the
still
Vision.
give me the fashion.
He beefing
Give
with
me
Paul
the,
Heyman.
the goggles. Give me the feathers. Like, I miss that. I miss that so much.
And two, it's because he's been doing the thing where like he's been like coming out the crowd and having to disguise himself and the guys. So it's like, I feel like, you know, you can't really disguise yourself wearing big red boots.
Oh, man, you can't.
You know, so I think that's it. But I think that if they do this Seth Rollins and Street Profits thing, like, then I think the drip will come back. Cause yeah, that'll be sick, and then too that could finally give us what we want, which is the Tez. You know, it's what the people wanted. They want to see Montez Ford in a singles capacity, and if they join with Seth Rollins, it could lead to that, and it could probably lead to a point where you could still keep Angelo Dawkins made and still have him do shit. You know, so I hope that wasn't a tease. Wait, wasn't there something else though? LA Knight and Gunther.
Oh yeah, he cut a promo on him.
Yep. LA Knight need to stay the fuck away from Gunther.
I mean, you think he's gonna get beat up?
Of course, bro. LA Knight. I don't know. They could. I don't know, but yeah, I don't see a path to victory for our boy La Knight. But that was,
I'm so tired of them burying him.
I mean,
he deserves so much more.
He does, and you know, honestly, I don't know. Roman's the champion again, bro. So now that shit just, you know, the main event scene just got it got smaller now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and then so the Street Profits came back, and then Braun came out and beat up Seth, and I need to watch it again because when I watched it, it was 420, so my vision was a little bit blurry, and I watched it again. I literally watched it and it happened, and then I looked and the camera didn't change angles, and Braun was bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And then when I went back and I'm like, okay, so at this point he's not bleeding. Then he gives him the spear, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I see the blood, but apparently Seth hit him with a chair, and I'm gonna watch that again just to make sure I didn't miss it. But I guess he hit him too hard with the chair and like busted open his head.
He probably hit him and then it flapped like that part of the chair probably flapped and cut him up like that.
I was like, bro, this guy is bleeding because they didn't change camera angles. I was like, is he bleeding?
Yeah,
I can't do that. I'm not that gassed. I was like, let me go back. Yeah. And he sure was. And I was like, oh.
Yep. I seen that too. I noticed that, and I was like, yeah, that's a little crazy. But
yeah, it was crazy. Mm-hmm. And then so I guess let's get into the meat and the potatoes. So Roman comes out, and then the Usos come out with another song. Like,
Hey, hey, and then Roman talking about this washed up rapper from the '90s.
what watched the rapper from the '90s?
He's talking about Cameron.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, damn, maybe I should watch that promo again.
So
But to me, it was more of like we're getting the bloodline back, and I want to know, how do you feel about that?
I really, I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. Like,
So you're over it.
I'm like, yeah, bro. It is what it is. Like, I like y'all together, bro, but I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, Roman's strong enough to stand alone. The Usos aren't strong enough to stand alone. Like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? You know, like, I don't know. But at the same time, it's like, we'll see what happens, you know? Like, I'm being optimistic, but at this point, I could really give a fuck. Like, I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, I guess, you know, we did all this, and then, you know, they're just gonna go back to being dick riders. Like, all right, you know, whatever. But that's family.
I mean, that is
That's family, bro. So it's like there's always that, you know. There's always that, and you know you can always say that, and it's gonna always make the story make sense. All I gotta say is though, for me, if I was like a wrestler, I would hate to be in the position that Jacob Fatu is in, which is being the first challenger after somebody wins the belt.
I just don't think, and I wrote this in my notes. It was so disrespectful. Number one, to not acknowledge your older cousin. Number one. Number two, the fact that you like Jacob Fatu is good. His gimmick is good. His personality is good. He's better. He's good on the mic. Like, it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, and he has grown in front of our eyes. But I'm sorry, like, don't disrespect the tribal chief like that. You are just not ready to even have the courage to even ask for something like that.
Yo, that's
You
crazy.
have not put in your 10,000 hours.
What do you mean?
To go up to Roman and be like, yes, I'm gonna fight you for the belt. Like,
oh, bruh, you're bugging. He just won. He just won at Mania. Nigga did years in the pen. Fucking wrestled in the indies. Like, bruh, he's deserving of this. I'm just saying it sucks for him because you know he's gonna lose.
But that's my point. I just feel like it's just too early.
But
not saying that we should never ever get that match. I like the angle that they're going with it, but it's way too soon.
No, honestly,
he needs way more opponents, way more, just more. He needs more. He's not, and the fact that Roman was like, "All right, I'm gonna think about it." Like, that should tell you everything you need to know.
Nah,
you're not on my level for me to even say yes.
Man,
you're not.
But Jacob could get there.
He could. He absolutely could.
Jacob could get there.
But it's just kind of like, how can I put this in like not wrestling terms, and almost like, okay, that's like you being an assistant and then expecting to be the boss the next day. No.
I don't know.
First you gotta be the intern, then you become the assistant, then you become like the assistant manager, then you become the manager, and then once you become the manager, then you could be like, okay, I'm gonna apply the position to be the boss. But you can't just be the intern and then think that you're gonna be the boss. Like, you can definitely have high expectations, but you have to you gotta build it block by block, and he's just not there yet for me.
I don't know, because I think that if he wasn't there, they wouldn't have chosen him. They would have brought somebody else out to be the first challenger.
I feel like he clowned him, like he should have.
I don't know, but
I'm gonna think about it.
But hey, you know what though? I bet Jacob's gonna come back next week and snap, and then somebody gonna get fucked up.
And just like attack him?
Yeah. Think about this, bitch. Whoop his ass.
Well, okay, so now that we're talking about the which I'm gonna watch the bloodline story from the beginning again, and maybe watch that 4-hour YouTube video.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I still watch it every now and then.
I'm gonna start watching it again to see if I could pick up like any nuggets of things that they might do moving forward. But now that the kind of the OG bloodline is back together, do you think, one, is Sami Zayn gonna join, and two, are they gonna be good? Or are they gonna be bad?
So Sami Zayn is not gonna rejoin unless he has to, because I think Sami Zayn has other things that he's worried about and things that he has to do in regards to the heel turn and all this shit. So I think Sami Zayn's not gonna be involved in this one. But wait, what was the other question?
So do you think they're gonna be good or you think they're gonna be bad?
Anti-heroes, what they are. They're not good or bad. That's the appeal of the bloodline. That they do what they need to do, and they're family, and they ride for each other, and that's what the appeal is. It's not that they're. It's not like a Cody Rhodes who's like has high morals, or like a John Cena where it's like, like no, they're getting it. They're getting it out the mud, and that's why they're popular, because they're gonna do what they have to do regardless of it being good or bad. So I think that they're just gonna stay kind of in their anti-hero thing. Because what do you consider Roman Reigns? A good guy or a bad guy?
Ooh, I don't think Roman is good, but I also don't think that
He's
Roman
bad
is
either.
all bad.
Exactly. He's just a guy.
He has a goal and he gets what he wants.
Exactly. And some people can agree with it, and some people can agree with how he gets there, and then some people can disagree. That's why he's an anti-hero. So I think that they're going to be in that type of role. Just because it's like, it's what he does best. And two, the thing about Roman is like, Roman is so, it's either you love him or you hate him. There's really not much in between. And even though now, obviously, he gets a lot more love than, before. Because before it was all hate. It was, like, before, like, I would say, like, 2017, 16, 15, it was all hate. Like, Roman was getting booed out fucking buildings,
I need to go back and watch something like that.
So when Roman was the big dog?
Like, this is like after he left the Shield?
Yes. So what happened was he left the Shield, and then Dean Ambrose changed, Seth Rollins changed, but he kept everything from the Shield.
The gear.
The gear, the song, everything. He just didn't come through the crowd. But, yeah, he kept everything from the Shield. So for a long time, that made people not fuck with him. And then that's what got him so insanely popular, was when he changed his gimmick. Like, changed it and actually added more layers to it, And now it's like the Tribal Chief and the Bloodline, that's like one of the deepest stories in wrestling, Because it's just so much shit. But, yeah, I think that they're going to be in the anti-hero range. I think that Jacob Fatu is going to lose that Backlash. But then it's like, where do they go from there, like...
Well, this is my next question for you. I need to know at what point do we add Solo to this? Because I feel like Solo played such a big, important role in this whole bloodline story.
Hey,
he's also a family member, and I was also expecting, like, at one point to like them to bring in Zilla Fatu. I would love to see that. So if you guys are watching, like, he's ready.
I don't think he's ready.
Yes. Oh my God, Zilla Fatu would kill.
I think he would, but I think that he could kill in NXT.
Nah, I think he would squash Jacob.
Zilla Fatu would. You're fucking crazy.
Yes.
You're insane.
Zilla would
even Zilla Fatu would be like, "Now you're tripping." Like, Jacob Fatu is his big homie. Like.
So what is Zilla to the family? A cousin?
I guess you would say
cousin.
So yeah, because if Umaga's their uncle, and he's the son of Umaga,
okay.
So yeah, he's their cousin.
Okay.
But I don't think Solo gets added into this. I think Solo is doing his own thing, and I don't think that he's even trying to get involved in it. And plus, Solo had the chance to be the Tribal Chief, and they fucked him over, and they made him lose on the Netflix premiere, and literally Solo has never, ever, ever been the same again since the Netflix premiere.
No, and the whole MFTs has not gotten off the ground.
I mean...
Are at no point on SmackDown are they a force to be reckoned with.
It's been very up and down. I think it's been very up and down. Because I think some weeks they look strong. Like, some weeks you're like, oh, shit. Like, and then other weeks you're like, oh, this shit just looks crazy,
Yeah.
So it's like a 50-50 for me with the MFTs. I think it could work. I just think that they need something else to it. But I think, yeah, because think about it, bro. Like, Solo was damn near a main eventer. Like,
he was.
He was a main eventer.
He was. I actually remember when he fought
Cody.
when John Cena quote unquote left.
Oh.
Crown. It was a Crown Jewel. Yeah, that he fought John Cena at Crown Jewel,
No,
and John Cena lost.
at WrestleMania, bro. Or was it Crown Jewel? It was one of them. And he
It was Crown. It was in Saudi Arabia.
it was. And he destroyed John Cena. Like it was like
Yes.
yeah, like yeah, bro. Ever since the Netflix premiere, justice for Solo, bro. Cause
Yeah, he kind of got. That's what I'm saying. Like the MFTs never got off the ground. Like at no point are we like, oh my god, ooh, scary. No,
right.
never.
And they got the team for it.
Yeah, and I'm tired of him fighting the Wyatt Six. And then I also feel like Tala Tonga, the real big one, I feel like he could be like the next Kane, and they're just not. Actually, Obafemi and him will be a good fight because they're two big guys. But I feel like Tala Tonga's fighting style is very much like Kane's, but there's also nobody else on the SmackDown roster that can be like a fair fight for him. Mm-hmm. And then I'm also looking forward to is it Tamatonga? I get confused with all of their names.
So Tamatonga's the
one that was talking to Shinsuke.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready for him to bail and turn on Solo. So I would actually like to watch Solo and Tamatonga fight.
Yeah.
I would like to break that whole faction up because at no point is Jeff Cobb or whatever his name is doing good.
JC Mateo.
JC Mateo. I feel like that whole debacle when he came out and then they changed his name.
I love Jeff Cobb.
And then the other one, he's just kind of like invisible to me.
Tongaloa.
Yeah, Tongaloa is pretty much invisible to me. And when they had the championships, the tag team championships, they were not defending it. So it's just kind of like I don't know. I would like to see Solo involved in this storyline some way, somehow. I don't know how.
I don't know. I'm good. I don't want Solo involved in bloodline business no more because he know how it's gonna end, and he don't need that. he don't need that. Like I think that he just needs to like lock in, get the U.S. title back. You know, maybe do a feud with Carmelo Hayes or something. Like he should be working with them, Ilya, Carmelo, Trick. Like that's who he needs to be working with, and like. Because the thing about Solo, I feel like sometimes he gets lost in the shuffle because he had so much so early that you forget that he's still super young. So it's like when you think of the future, you think of like Javon, you think of Trick, you think of Oba, but then it's like he's still right there. Like he's still in that same range and he's more accomplished than all of them in reality, like, you know, already. You know, so it's like justice for Solo, man. Solo needs to get back on the right track, and I don't know what happened after the Netflix premiere, but he should have won that shit.
Yeah.
He should have won
it. Honestly, I feel like, where does Rikishi come into this? Like, I need to know how Rikishi feels about everything that's going on with Solo, with the Usos, with Roman.
Go listen to his podcast.
I need to know, how does he feel?
No, that's Conan. I forgot what Rikishi's podcast is called, but yeah, just listen to his podcast. You'll find out exactly how he feels about it, because he's pissed. I'm sure.
Oh, he's pissed.
I'm sure he's pissed. He's always pissed, though. He's always like anytime that something doesn't go right with the Samoans, he's always pissed. Like
that's hilarious.
He's always that. And the thing is that like people want to talk shit, but he goes hard for his kids.
He does.
Like you know.
The Usos are his kids. His son.
Yeah, and Solo too.
Oh.
Solo is also the son of Rikishi.
Oh, yep. See, I didn't know that.
Yep. So, think about all that. Like, you know, think about all that. So
I'm ready for Zilla. All
right.
That's what I'm ready for.
So.
All right. So I guess we can. That was the Raw after WrestleMania. It was to me 75%. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Okay, how many plátanos are you rating the Raw after WrestleMania?
Ooh. I'm gonna give it. Are we going 1 through 10 or 1 through 5?
Well, 1 through 10.
I give it a solid 7. You know, I feel like the matches that were good, but then it just, you know, wasn't like what we grew up on the Raw after WrestleMania being. So just off of that alone, you know, I probably knock it down a couple points, but I thought it was good. I like So Ruka, the female Javon Evans.
Oh, I know. I agree with you, and then I'm gonna give it a 7.5 plátanos for that. And then also, just before we transfer over to our last segment, I'm just gonna show you a few clips that I've been collecting from the what they want to title as the IWC and what the streets are saying.
Okay.
Did you catch NXT last night by any chance?
No. I seen
Okay,
like
well,
I just seen the Joe Hendry thing. That's all I seen.
I didn't get to watch that part. I saw the last match. So when I started watching, it was Lullaby. She was talking. Then this girl came out and with this two other guys, and then she got beat
Oh,
up.
the
And
van
then they did
the
the
van
last woman standing with
the,
Soruka.
the Vanity Project.
Yeah. So that when she fell, it didn't look good.
Oh, when they put
So
they like pushed her off of the, and she took like the back.
yes.
Yes,
Yeah, when she landed, it didn't look good.
looks
So I'm
scary.
just gonna send. Yeah, whoa, very scary to the point where nobody was saying anything
Yeah,
on the broadcast.
yeah,
So even my husband was like, "Oh, that didn't look normal."
yeah,
And obviously he's not a person that watches wrestling as much as we do. He does join in from time to time. For him to say something like that, he knew that something was wrong. So I'm gonna send some prayers. The Dominican drop kick is sending a lot of prayers to Soruka because I feel like she just got here and then they did
yeah.
that to her.
And
So
then
it's just
yeah,
not right. I hope she's just
that
okay.
was yeah, that was a crazy fall that she took. I
Yeah.
did see that though. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah. So hopefully she's okay, and it's very minor and nothing crazy. So I guess let me show you some clips that I've been gathering that I would like for you to see.